And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Nobody out, runner on first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No. Keep it on the corners.
Here it is on 3-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Batting set. Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Two men are on with two men out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball two.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Two down, runners at first and second. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. Yanks strand a pair. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, HR?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Inciarte.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Stepping up to the plate, number 1. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Tanaka's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Starlin Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in, to me it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say that is mine.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Coming to the plate now, Masahiro Tanaka. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Fielder, Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
The 1-2 pitch. Now, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back That was one of the best throws I've ever seen, and that there put him on the map.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
No strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Batting 6th, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp
Batting
today. I think
7th,
he's going to have a good game.
Third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz. Hit back toward the mound. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Braves strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. Third inning set to get underway. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Playing 11.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
on the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine,
Now
Rook.
batting,
Listen, for almost
baseman,
everyone, the adjustment to
Ray
hitting big league pitching
Bird.
is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in for his second at bat, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right over the middle, knee high. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Ruiz has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, we always expect him, if he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac. The former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, is the first to bat in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Really a remarkable play to get to that one, as Showtrack demonstrates. Seemed like a sure hit initially, but he cut it off and then fired a rocket across the field to get the runner. Not every shortstop in the league can make that play. Into the box, Julio Teheran. As he puts it on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Gonna be a tough play, and safe at first on a bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Number 1.
Into the box now, number 1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the ground to the right side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
5, Freddie Freeman.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back, as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Yankees 0. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Starlin Castro.
Into the windup, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. One 0 count. Here it is. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Two 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and
Now
bang it.
batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Masahiro Tanaka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
So striding in, Brett Gardner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 0-1 on its way down the first baseline. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery, and wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number 27.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat,
right fielder,
trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. but this is going to get foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Bird.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 3-0 now. No outs, nobody on. And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Batter number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Pitch number 100 on its way. Hit on the ground to short. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Settling in now, Todd Frazier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
2-0 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
2-1. Here it is. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking to minimize the damage here. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try it again. 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Kemp, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner scores from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first, and it's a 4-1 game.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Standing in now, Masahiro Tanaka. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
From the belt, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 1 into shallow center, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Braves 1. Digging in now, Rio Ruiz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Rio Ruiz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit at third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul.